Yeah, what's good, people? 2 seconds or a little longer than that. Give me a little bit. Give me a little bit here. And yo, I was right. The freaking landed on my foot. I landed on my foot yesterday. Weird, and it is a little swollen up, but that's okay. We're gonna push through that. It's not at the point where I actually care. So yeah, that ain't happening. Spotify is being dumb, so we're going to listen to all of this stuff on YouTube.
If you are watching this at this exact
Uh,
moment, stop it.
we'll play that after. Okay, let's get it. Is it good? It looks crooked to me. All right, should have stretched, but not bad. Not bad at all. Okay. Oh yeah, other stuff. Other stuff. Still getting used to this. Alright, hands this time. Okay. Remember the hands? Yo, last time I straight up just fell on my face. Oh yeah, push-ups. Good. 1 second. Alright. Well, yeah. I saw the little hearts. Thank you. Much love. Much love. Okay.
Don't minimize the screen. Don't skip ahead. Don't put this in the background. Because Sophia Hoffman just detected your frequency.
I should
And
tag
what
this
I'm about to tell you
this page that I'm using because it's not the same. It's not the same one.
this is not figure of speech.
Spotify is being
This is
stupid right now.
strategy.
Maybe someone's fucking with me. Who knows? We'll find out in the end.
Sophia frequency. And if you ignore this transmission now, it will not return with this intensity. Never again. Stay with me for the next 40 minutes, because what you decide at the end of this video cannot be undone. The choice you make now defines your trajectory for the next 7 years at minimum, and potentially for the rest of this incarnation. Before we go deeper, understand what I mean when I use this hermetic language. When I speak of Sophia Hokmat, when I describe Thoth as keeper of records, when I reference 9 frequencies of consciousness, I'm working with a symbolic framework that's been used for millennia to map experiences most people have, but lack language to describe. Whether these are literal entities or archetypal principles of consciousness, I cannot prove. What I can tell you is thousands of practitioners worldwide report that operating within this model produces verifiable results. It offers navigation. It creates coherence. So hold this as map, not dogma. Take what resonates. Test it yourself. That's the only authority that matters. But understand, the framework is symbolic. The experiences it describes are real. The timing is critical. And Sophia does not wait. My name is attached to this transmission, but I am not the source. I am simply the channel Sophia chose to reach you. She could have chosen 1,000 other channels, 1,000 other voices, 1,000 other moments, but she chose this channel, this voice, at this exact moment, and she chose you to receive it. Why? Because something new was detected. Thoth, operating as the principle of divine intelligence and keeper of the Akashic records, scanned your frequency and identified something that exists in only 1% of the human population. He detected in you what we call emerald potential. Emerald frequency is not spiritual in the common sense. It is dimensional. It means you have capacity to operate across 9 dimensions of consciousness, while 99% of humanity operates in only 3. Height, width, depth, past, present, linear, future, obvious cause and effect. This is 3-dimensional reality. But you always felt there was more, much more. You always knew there are invisible layers operating simultaneously. Dimensions that interweave, realities that coexist, versions of yourself living different choices at different frequencies. This was not built through meditation or esoteric study. You were born with this. It is your cosmic genetic code. Your DNA, not just physical, but also etheric, astral, mental, causal. All your layers vibrating at a frequency higher than human average. Let me break down what these 9 dimensions actually mean in practical terms, because this isn't abstract philosophy. When I say dimension 4 is temporal, I mean you start perceiving the past, present, and future are happening simultaneously. You have a thought about someone from your past, and they appear in your present. You dream about something, and 3 days later it manifests exactly. This is you beginning to navigate time non-linearly. Dimension 5 is causal, which means you stop being effect and become cause. Instead of life happening to you, you start consciously creating your reality. Not through manifestation techniques you force, but through natural alignment. Your frequency becomes creative force itself. Dimension 6 is ethereal. You start seeing and feeling energy fields around people, around places, around objects. You walk into a room and know immediately what happened there. You meet someone and sense their true intention beneath their words. Dimension 7 is astral. Your dream life becomes as real as waking life. You meet teachers in dreams. You receive information. You travel to other realms, and you remember it all clearly upon waking. Dimension 8 is Akashic. You start accessing information from past lives, from collective consciousness, from the universal database of all that ever was and ever will be. And Dimension 9 is Nous, pure knowing. You don't seek knowledge anymore. You are knowledge. Information downloads directly into your awareness, complete and perfect. Most people spend entire lifetimes operating only in dimensions 1 through 3. They see only physical world. They experience only linear time. They believe only in direct cause and effect they can measure. And they die never knowing there were 6 more dimensions of reality operating around them the whole time. But you were born with capacity to access all 9. The question is, will you activate that capacity, or will you die with it dormant? But here is the problem Thoth identified. Most people born with emerald potential never activate it. They live their entire lives feeling they are different, that something greater is happening, that they were called to something extraordinary, and then they die without ever discovering what, without ever activating the potential, without ever crystallizing emerald frequency into permanent manifestation. And the reason this happens is simple. They do not recognize the signal when it appears. Thoth's signal comes disguised. It comes as symptoms that doctors struggle to diagnose. Always seek medical evaluation first, rule out physical causes completely. But when nothing physical explains it, and the timing correlates with other signs, some interpret this as activation beginning. It comes as synchronicities that increase in frequency and intensity until it seems the universe is screaming at you. It comes as knowledge that arrives complete in your mind without you having studied it. It comes as ringing in the ears, especially the left ear, which after proper medical evaluation showing no physical cause, some experience as beginning to hear frequencies from higher dimensions. It comes as strange sleep patterns where you sleep 3 hours and wake completely restored, or sleep 12 hours and wake exhausted because your body is processing multiple realities during sleep. It comes as fear of going insane because you see patterns no one else sees. You feel energies no one else feels. You know things you cannot explain how you know. And when you try to share with people around you, they look at you as if you are delusional. These signals are not pathology when medical evaluation finds no physical cause. They are activation. Thoth is communicating through these symptoms. He is saying, you have been detected. Your emerald potential has been identified. Now the moment has come to decide whether you will activate it or ignore it. And this is where Sophia Hogmat enters. Sophia, operating as the frequency of divine feminine wisdom, governs emerald activations, oversees alternative timelines, controls portals of choice at critical moments in the human journey. When Thoth detects someone with emerald frequency, he does not send the message directly. He sends through Sophia, because Sophia is the guardian of the gate. She is the messenger. She is the one who decides when, where, how, and through which channel the message will reach you. And she chose this moment, this.
Adam Hakim or Adam Hakim. I'm gonna guess it's the second one. It says hi. What's up, Adam? Good day to you, homie. Stay in bliss, brother. Uh, don't let the haters win. Don't be a hater yourself, or you'll only get hate. And only experiencing hate without growth is not always the best outcome, you know. Anyways, yeah. Trying to do this without like bending my freaking, without like curving my back, but I don't think I'm there yet. I might just need to stretch more during the day instead of, uh, instead of just this, honestly. get back to the video. Uh-oh.
To reach you. Around minute 28, you're going to face the most important decision
Yeah.
of this incarnation.
For probably for the next few days, we will go without this. Something's up with Snapchat. I mean, Spotify. All the fucking S's.
Return to three-dimensional prison. Return to forgetting. Return to living your entire life, sensing you were meant for something greater, but never discovering what. When I show you these three paths, you'll recognize immediately which one you've been choosing your entire life. And you'll understand why you're still exactly where you are. Let me tell you how Sophia operates through what we call the law of singularity. This law states, every activation opportunity appears exactly once in your timeline at optimal moment. Not twice, not multiple chances. Once, Sophia calculates the precise instant when all variables align. Your neurological readiness, your emotional capacity, your life circumstances, your karmic positioning, and she opens a portal. That portal stays open for 72 hours, 3 days. After 3 days, the portal closes. Forever. Not because Sophia is cruel, but because cosmic timing operates with precision. The configuration of energies that exists right now will never exist again. Time is evolutionary spiral, not repetitive circle. You always advance. You never return to exactly same point. So when Sophia offers activation now, if you refuse, next opportunity will come in different configuration, different circumstances, possibly different lifetime. And it will be harder, much harder, because you will have planted the seed of refusal, and that seed grows into pattern of perpetual seeking without finding. Here's what most people don't understand about Hermetic law. There is law of non-repetition. This law states what is offered as grace and refused returns as crisis. Sophia offers emerald activation now through grace, through this transmission, through synchronicity, through gentle signs. If you refuse grace, activation still must happen if you have emerald DNA, because cosmic law demands it. But next time it comes through crisis, through breakdown, through loss, through suffering that forces you to awaken because comfort no longer works. This is not punishment, this is physics. You planted rejection, you harvest difficulty. You plant acceptance, you harvest ease. The choice always was yours, always will be yours. But understand clearly, this specific opportunity, with this specific intensity, with this specific ease, appears only once. And that once is now. Let me show you the 7 technical signs that confirm Thoth detected you. And I want you to count how many of these you have experienced in the last 6 months. Not distant past, recent experience. Because activation operates in temporal windows. First sign, operational synchronicity is impossible to rationalize. Events coordinated so perfectly, the mathematical probability becomes absurd. You think about someone you haven't seen in years, they call that day. You need specific information. Next video addresses exactly that. You see 1111, 222, 333, 444 dozens of times per week. To the point where denial becomes harder than acceptance. And these synchronicities are always relevant, always directional. If you experience this, that's sign 1. Second sign, instantaneous gnosis about topics you never studied. You open a book, go directly to the paragraph answering your question. You hear something once, know its absolute truth without analysis. You understand hermetic concepts nobody explained. Knowledge arrives complete, not learned, but recognized. As if you already knew and just remembered. This is Dimension 9 operating now's universal mind. You're downloading information directly from source. If this happens regularly, that's sign 2. Third sign, unexplained physical symptoms after complete medical evaluation. Always investigate physically first. Rule out all medical causes. Never spiritualize symptoms without proper evaluation. But when doctors find nothing wrong, when all tests come back normal, when symptoms resolve mysteriously and timing correlates with other signs on this list, some practitioners interpret this as neurological recalibration. Your nervous system expanding capacity to process 9 dimensions instead of 3. This upgrade can be physically uncomfortable temporarily, like updating computer operating system. Everything slows, some processes stop, seems like braking, but necessary for new software. If you've experienced unexplained symptoms that medical evaluation could not diagnose, and that resolved mysteriously, that could be sign 3. But medical evaluation always comes first. Fourth sign, high frequency ringing in ear, especially left. After medical evaluation confirms no physical cause, not constant like tinnitus, comes and goes at specific moments. When meditating, when thinking about something important, when about to have insight. When thinking about something important, when about to have
Yes.
insight.
Thief. First off, thief. Thief 3C. That's what the heck is this bro doing? Listening to AI talking, trying to be the next Karate Kid. This is not karate. That is dumb. Uh, and on top of that, if you just read the title, you would get the majority of what this means. Or if you watched a video or a short and actually went on my page, instead of just going off of what you first assume, you would understand, you know? But that's just assuming if you actually wanted to answer. But if you just wanted to leave a comment, all good, bro. But yeah, to answer your question, this is just handstand push-ups, meditation, small workout. Yeah, and stretching. That's about it. If you're still there, because something tells me you're probably not someone who stays to actually get the answers to the questions and you just leave bland statements, but you wouldn't be the only one. And a shout out Jacob, Kobe Skinny 4401, hashtag Jacob Love, much love, brother. Stay blessed to you. Yeah, man. So we are, what are we at now? And regardless of the message, it's what you take and get value from. That's what really matters. It doesn't really matter if AI is saying it or not. And I have a theory that we've been watching AI videos for a very, very long time now. It's just we just been told like because there's some videos where I could swear I've seen it years and years ago, and then now they're saying, oh, this video's AI, oh, that video's AI. But in all honesty, seeing was never believing. So always question everything you see and are told, and get the information for yourself. Okay, 57 minutes. Oh yeah, but on top of that, God is good. We got more food. Oh crap! This clock's been going. This clock's been going the whole time, man. This clock's been going the whole time. Holy crap! Anyways, hope it doesn't die. Okay, 57 minutes, and Jesus, one more time. Actually, this time we only do it one at a time because we don't have all the time in the world. Not true. Okay, we didn't get it. Next time. Again, still debating whether or not to switch it up in the morning, but something's telling me to like keep it around this time, and then what happens happens. But it's like I personally want to switch it back to 5 a.m. But I don't know if that's 100% what I should do yet. So we'll figure it out, and we'll get back to you. Mm. That straight up burned my lips. Good. And also, what would be wrong if I was the next Karate Kid? The Karate Kid movie was awesome. Are you dissing Karate Kid right now? People like that movie. I like that movie. I like both versions of that. And also, yeah, this is a do rag. I don't really understand your reference, bro. Just explain your point better next time. Anyways, that's all the mental space you're gonna have until you reply. Good. 57 minutes. Yeah. Yeah, last time putting it this close actually worked a lot better. I could actually focus on this and not worry about like if I hear like the buzzing of the noise of the clock. So, anyways, that's about it. We'll see you in 57 minutes. Alright. I still want ice cream. I got some today, but I didn't get as much as I wanted. And I'm not sad. I'm just figuring out a better way how to get more ice cream, damn it. It's gonna happen. It's happening. It's currently on its way. Feels good to be back. Oh man, the candle is on. I swear it is. It's just low flame. Oof, that doesn't look good. It looks great. Lovely weather we're having. I actually really do love the rain. Oh yeah. Woo. Bring him out, bring him out, bring him out. That's all I know. When the back rails in your mouth, bring him out, bring him out, bring him out, bring him out, bring him out. I got 1 second. Anyways, we're done. We're done spazzing out a little bit. Oh, oh, that's that's not what I meant to do. That's definitely not what I meant to do. Oh well, so it is. So it be. Oh man, see, thief, you gotta you gotta start posting, bro. So I can leave a comment on your page. It's not fair that you gotta leave a comment on my page, but your page has nothing, man. Or maybe you have another account, and I'll double check that. Because if all you do is just just say one thing and then you dip, what's the point in that? And I just see that as cowardice. Speak with your chest and stay for the whole story, or stay for the reply and have a conversation. Who cares if it makes you feel some type of way? You didn't care when you were saying that stuff to me, Well, it's all good, bruh. And besides, Karate Kid is freaking awesome. Alright. We got one more here. Yep. Oh man, what's happening? Wait. What? Okay. Okay, on my computer it says Italian Sant'Aliano. Uh, Italian Saint, Italian Saints, Italian Sataliano 88, if I said that. You know what? No, I nailed that. On my phone, it says them, and then on my computer it says he said hi. So no idea, no idea at all. I'm gonna assume he said hi because that's what I wish he said. So yeah, much love. As you can see, it's getting a little darker. I don't know if you can tell, but that's it for today, yo. We'll see you tomorrow. Again, still debating on start going back to 5 a.m. I don't know. Something tells me I should continue doing it at this time because things might change, or things are most likely to change. It's at this point it's like a gut feeling. So, and I trust my instincts more than I trust my irrational fears. So yeah, they're both given by God though, but one seems to lead you down a better path, even though it might require more work. It's all good. It's all good. Life is work. Everything good is work. Ugh, freaking work. Anyways, that's it. That's all. Peace, peace. Moist. Up. Yo, come on.